The Nintendo Switch 2 is here now, and I don't even know where to begin with this. It's felt like such a journey. 8 years we've been waiting for this thing. 8 years! This generation, I guess 1 year longer than usual, but it felt like a decade. I am holding the future of Nintendo for the next 8 or so years, maybe more, maybe 10, given how the current context of technology is going. This is where we'll be playing our games in. Oh, I'm so excited to open it up. Let's get going. Oh, and before I forget, my scenery here, yeah. Cue the fancy background that makes me look like I am a professional unboxer. A bit boring. They really go minimalistic like that all the time? Nah. A little bit more gamey. Perfect. So that's enough setup. Let's just open this up. And my version of the Switch 2 is actually special because as you can see here, it comes preloaded with an L. And the L represents every single person who has purchased Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour for 10 American dollars. Holy crap, guys. It's here! It's here! Wow, it really is bigger in person. This like weighs as much as my Switch 1 almost, it feels like. No, it's a little bit, with the Joy-Cons, it feels a little bit lighter than an entire Switch 1 with the Joy-Cons. That's crazy. Let's start with the Joy-Cons. Okay, that's Joy-Con number 1 and Joy-Con number 2. We'll leave this aside. I heard so many people online talking about just how good this plastic felt. And my first reaction was like, come on, you're gushing over plastic? What's that? This is better plastic. I'm not a plastic expert. You're not gonna hit me up to go to the factory and inspect your plastic production, but it makes the Switch 1 feel like a toy. This is quality plastic. The analog stick is big now. It's like normal sized and it's so smooth. It's like slanted. Oh, the color is like slanted up. I'll get a good look of all of this. I'll probably have it right now on the screen, a little close-up. That's probably really good to stop dust from getting inside the controller, because that was a major problem with the first Joy-Cons. Leave the console there for now. Let's not. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I just want to get this one out of the box already. Oh my god. Wow. I'm going to put a screen protector on this thing before I explode it into a million pieces. This is sturdier than I thought. It's sturdier than it looks. You need to apply some force to get this thing to move. That's great. Can I place it down here on the table? Like that? Let's get this plastic on the floor right now. For the moment of truth, it snaps away from your hand. Line it up with the little thingy here, and that's great. You can feel the magnet as you get closer. You can feel the console. It's calling. It's calling for the Joy-Con. It yearns for it. That's cool. Oh my god, this is massive. This is massive. Wait a minute. They say size doesn't matter, but you know, sometimes it might. Holy crap. Okay, it doesn't look that much bigger when you're holding both of them like this, I don't think, but wow, when you're holding it in your hands and actually like with the Joy-Cons just trying to play something. Wow, is this much bigger. Get the next little thingy out of the box, the next little compartment. Here's my code for Mario Kart World. The high quality HDMI cable. Now this is what I'm talking about. That's worth a 360 view on Nintendo Today. Finally, we're getting to the good part of the unboxing. Oh my god. You can really feel the improvement over the Nintendo Switch 1 HDMI cable. This one's just so much cablier. Wow. You know, the first time they showed these off, I was kind of scared that they were going to take them out of the box. That they weren't going to come with the straps. You had to buy them separately. I don't know why. I felt like it was just somewhere that Nintendo would try to cut corners with. But I don't know if I trust kids to not snap this in half and eat it. It's time to do this for the first time ever. Hold the button on the back. Wait, the button has like... Why didn't I see any YouTubers mentioning this, or content creators in general? The button locks into place. When you're pressing it without it being attached to the magnets, you can easily press it as if it was any other button in the controller. It has like no force required, but when you snap it into the console, if you want to pull it back, it snaps in place. Look, I'm applying a lot. Look at that. And it's not going back. You have to really press it, and then it'll disconnect the top, and you have to pull it. Even after it disconnects, it's not as simple as just slowly moving your hand away. You have to kind of yank it a little. Oh yes, my favorite piece of plastic. The Joy-Con 2 grip that they flattened so that the Joy-Cons could slide sideways, and that from the trailers looked somehow less comfortable than the first one. This is one part that I am not too confident about. Let's disconnect these things here. And 1 and 2. I mentioned this the first time I saw it, and it's here, all right. You see this? There's no like curve that leads from the grip into the Joy-Con. It's like an edge here that your fingers feel. Your hand feels this edge. It's not as comfortable. I think overall it might still be better than the original Switch grip because of the larger Joy-Cons, larger analog sticks. You know, not complaining too much because most people don't use this a lot of the time. We're getting everything out of the box. I'm gonna snap them again. I can't. Oh, okay. Another one. Perfection. Last item in the box. I must say, this box is even smaller than I thought it would be. Like, this is it's a tiny box. It's a tiny box. And this is a large dock. Okay, now you can go to the floor. Can we get a quick comparison going here? It's larger, all right. Original Switch dock, Nintendo Switch 2 dock. There you go. This looks better. I like the rounded corners. It looks fancier. I like that it's glossy on the inside. I don't like that it's just plastic rubbing on plastic again. The Switch 2 screen is plastic, and the inside of this is 100% plastic. I don't see any pads or any rubber, nothing. It's just plastic again. If it starts scratching, it's not a fully serious issue because it scratches the part of the screen that isn't actually the screen. It scratches the edge, the border. But, you know, it's aesthetic damage that could have been avoided maybe. AC adapter, HDMI out, LAN port. Thank God for LAN. I already set up my LAN cable here. My Ethernet cable. Hook up directly to my Switch 2. Get some better internet connection this time. Hopefully this time it can download games at anything higher than like 30 megabytes per second, because that's what my original version 1 2017 Switch model kind of capped at. No matter what I tried, it would just not go higher. Maybe this one can handle a lot faster transfers, and it better, because if you've seen the size of these games, we're getting into like PlayStation, Xbox, PC territory with some of these releases. Yikes. These are all of the items on the Switch 2. Let me organize them in a way that they look pretty cute, I guess. Here. And that's everything in the box for the Switch 2. Now it's time to actually, you know, start having fun and turning this thing on, setting it up for the first time, and seeing how that experience goes. It would be a shame if you're out of battery. You're not. There's music. They didn't tell me there was music. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. I was not expecting music. Background music on my Nintendo console? That's a sin. This is a pretty cute little setup song. Let's get this thing set up. Okay, so to pair your switches, it needs to be on the dock. You can't just do it with a cable. Which means this segment ends here. I'll see you guys in 1 second. And we're now on the Switch 2 page. First impressions, very positive. I'm happy to finally have this in my hands and finally be here in the Switch 2 page. The same as always, pretty much, but rounded corners this time. I'm downloading a bunch of Nintendo Switch 2 editions and some other games that I want to test out. Can't wait to play New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe at 4K. Speaking of, absolutely insane to see 4K and HDR and 120 Hz all selectable as options in this Nintendo console. I still can't believe it. Right now I'm locked to 1080 because I'm recording with my capture card that only goes up to 1080, but I have played this console in 4K. I've tried a little bit of Mario Kart World, that's 1440p, and wow, it looks great on a 1440p HDR display. As you can see there, my little mouse popped up. I can just move it around. I'm gonna need some time with this to really make my mind on it, as will everybody. Nintendo didn't really provide any... Oh, you can hold the button and like drag it. It's pretty cool. As will everybody, because Nintendo didn't really provide anyone with review units. So yeah, if you see someone saying, oh, Nintendo Switch 2 review now, they probably didn't really try. The Three Horsemen here. Bro thinks he's in the team. We got Peak, and I guess we got Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart World too. Did I mention that the console makes a little noise when you wake it up from sleep mode? Because it does, and that's awesome. This console makes a lot more noise. It's noisier, and I like that. It has a bunch of little noises for everything that are better than the Switch ones. I appreciate it. Everything looks so gorgeous, and I can't wait to experience some more Mario Kart World and start really making stuff. And I guess I'll play Welcome Tour as well. I'm actually going to 100% this. Stay tuned for that video. I will 100% welcome tour, and I should probably just boot up some Mario Kart World to talk about these things instead of staying in the main menu, right? We're on Switch 2. We can just do that now. So I just booted up free roam, and we're going to be just running around here for the time being. This game is amazing so far. And we have, oh, what's this? Okay, this is going to turn into a Mario Kart World gameplay video. This is going to turn into a Mario Kart World gameplay video if I do this. This game's just too good. To end this first impression video, let's catch up to that truck. Oh yeah, drifting feels a bit awkward in this new one. I'm not gonna lie. It's just weird. It's weirder. But I'm sure I'll get used to it. Even more time. Come on, Toadette. You got it. I did it! Whoa! This is cool. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and welcome to the Switch 2 era. Goodbye! I gotta play this game more now. There's 1, 2, 3. I see like 5 P-switches. Oh my god. And I gotta play the other ones too. I'll see you guys. Bye!